It is day 3 of former President Donald Trump's civil fraud case. And once again, Trump himself inside the courtroom a day after he was hit with a partial gag order by the judge. Now, this trial will determine how much he will have to pay in monetary damages, and it could determine the fate of some of his most prized properties. Morgan McKay is live outside the courthouse, but she's been inside all morning with what's happening today. Morgan.
Chris, that judge ordered the limited gag order yesterday after former President Donald Trump made disparaging remarks about the judge's law clerk online. Now, that social media post was taken down, but Trump is now prohibited from targeting court staff. However, this means he can still go after the judge and the attorney general, which he definitely is. Trump continued his online attacks against the two this morning and spoke about them before heading into court. The judge has already ruled that Trump committed fraud by exaggerating the size of his Trump Tower apartment and overestimating the value of some of his other properties. This non-jury trial will decide how much Trump owes in penalties and if Trump should be banned from doing business in New York. The judge has said that some of Trump's companies should likely be dissolved as punishment. As a reminder, Trump doesn't have to be here in person for the civil trial. He didn't attend a single day of the civil defamation case filed against him by E. Jean Carroll, but he has used this opportunity to be back in the spotlight, speaking to cameras every chance he gets. He also has sent out a fundraising email last night saying that Democrats are trying to destroy everything he built. Today, before heading into court, he called Attorney General James a political animal.
Borrow money, you pay it back, and you get sued by a political animal. And that's where we are. And that's the way it goes. And that's why New York State is failing, and that's why companies are leaving by the thousands.
Now, Trump, when he was entering court today, once again didn't acknowledge Attorney General Letitia James. His son Eric Trump was back with him again, though, as well. Now, Trump has been very engaged throughout this trial, but today was probably the most animated and frustrated that I've seen him to date. He was throwing his hands up in the air. His lawyers had to ask repeatedly for the witness on the stand to speak up because Trump couldn't hear him, and he was just growing immensely frustrated as the trial was moving forward. So we're going to have to see if he shows back up again tomorrow, Chris. Reporting live, I'm Morgan McKay. Chris, back to you.